boys who lost their lives in the water during those record temperatures. The emergency services have warned about the potentially fatal danger of diving and swimming in open water, rivers, quarries and reservoirs. We're joined by Darren Knight, who's Deputy Harbour Master at the Port of London Authority. Welcome to you. And I think people were depressed and shocked by the numbers yesterday, in excess of a dozen, over a period of time. It's a simple and horrible question. How are they dying? Are they hitting rocks? Are they drowning from? Is it the shock? What is it? Do we know?
Good afternoon, Colin. I think firstly we can really start off with giving our deepest apologies and sympathies to the families affected by those that have lost their lives by swimming in the River Thames. Going back to the question of what is causing that, there are so many different reasons behind that. It could be because of the cold water shock with coming into the water. There are many hazards, obstructions that we don't see on the surface. The tidal flows are very fast. Some of the flows are of the same sort of speed that an Olympic swimmer can swim at. And there are plenty of leisure, recreational activities, commercial operations that are taking place on the river. So there's a wide and varied reason why people are losing their lives in the water. But the best message we can ever give out is please don't enter the water, especially the River Thames, because of all the hazards we've just said.
Yeah. And we understand the impetus, don't we? We understand why on a day like yesterday people want to cool off. But there are places they can do it safely.
Yes, there's plenty of places that people can go swimming. There's swimming pools, lidos. There's groups that do open water swimming, which is in a more safer environment, and it's in a controlled, managed way. We're working with the Tidal Thames Water Safety Forum, which is made up of the London Coast Guard, RNLI, Fire Brigade, Police, to try and make sure that we get our messages out better. And it's not just one thing that will make that work. We need to work as a collaborative organisations, trying to work towards improving water safety for everyone and trying to make sure that people do realise of the dangers they're putting themselves in, especially in the tidal waters.
And Darren, we often debate here the tension between personal responsibility, not creating a world where every single risk and hazard is blocked, because you run the risk of creating a pretty joyless world when you do that. And we don't want every riverbank festooned in signs saying no swimming, no swimming, no swimming. But that's different when you're talking about youngsters, isn't it, who know no better and don't actually often know how to manage risk.
No, exactly. And it is a difficult balancing act. So during the pandemic, going back a couple of years, we had a number of leisure and recreational mariners going out onto the River Thames that don't know the rules and regulations to try and keep them safe. So we put up water safety signage to try and assist with that at key locations. But we can't put signage up everywhere. And it is that general and collaborative responsibility that we all need to take on of trying to educate our children at a young age that the river is a dangerous place. There are fire water flows. We've got lots of commercial operations taking place in the River Thames, and we just need to make sure that people understand those hazards that they put themselves into.
Darren Knight, really